Hello. Um, Welcome back to Doodle Empires. Been a minute. It's also been a minute since I've uploaded anything, so this might not do very well, but it's fine. It's fine. Um, well, first off, this does take place in the same time, like same universe, and in fact, around the same time as what's it called? The first season. Or, yeah, we'll call it the first season for now. And in this timeline, in this universe, there isn't another population living in North America. So this is the first population populating this continent because no one even there was no land bridge and no one even thought, hey, maybe we should go around Earth. But it's been long theorized in this universe that there was something here, and fleeing from the Vatican Empire of the last season, uh, some people from Pink Empire that died during the last season decided to come over here. I kind of messed around for like a couple seconds, so I grew it a bit. And here's a thing that they added since the last time I played. They added religion, and so now they're under the religion purple. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how religion gets played, but now we're just waiting till splits happen. I think I let there be splits. Now I'm concerned there might. But okay, great. New leader. Expansion. Do that. Um, this. Oh, that's their. No, no, that's not what I wanted. This is very much pink. All right, there we go. That's what we want. Team expansion. Oof, when they split, that's bad. Have them. Maybe they should go up and like that would make. I don't know. I don't. I don't really know where they're gonna expand into, but I feel like they'd stay near the additionally. I wouldn't want to go into the Appalachians. I'm gonna check my game settings. Make sure I let there be splits. I did not let there be splits. I am I am stupid. Alright. Pink now. Nope. Expanding. Right? One decided to populate this island. And honestly, I can't wait to forget about that island and then find out Pink is still in the game after thinking I've like finished or something. I don't know. That's gonna happen. Oh, and finally it's split. Okay. I can't decide what I want to split. I think I want Florida. Um South Pink. Gonna move it first. There we go. See, this is how I name this is how I'll name every country in this game, by the way, for those who haven't seen the previous seasons or season. They're all just gonna after oh South Pink's pigeon. But I would adopt the faith purple since like purple is kind of already the only religion. I don't get that, but whatever. Let's make sure South Pink gets that. Okay, or South Pink doesn't do anything. Another nation which um is gonna be formed. Ooh, lore reason. Um, oh, someone decided to cross the Appalachians. Ohio. Someone really wanted to go to Ohio. Oh, Ohio's an All right, there we go. Know what I'm doing. Anyways, now that I've done that, and now that there are more, I want to explain how the play will work. Because again, I don't know how many people have seen the stuff. Anyway, basically every nation gets a turn, back to back to back, till I don't know, something happens, I guess. Um, yeah. Um, every nation will get their turn, and over and over and over, they'll just continue getting this turn. That's basically how it works. And then if they end up like fighting each other, which I forget how I said fighting worked, but or how to know two nations are fighting with each other, but they're, they're gonna adopt their own religion. How about they adopt the faith? I don't know why you get adopt religion cards when there is no other religion. Probably. IO. And you taking never new religion. All right. Um no, I'm an American. True-blooded American. I should know how to make cheeky references to American stuff, but I don't I don't I don't have anything. So we're just gonna go with the religion of blue. Maybe at some point like Christianity should show up. Maybe, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Oops. Guess they own that now. Yep. Nothing. I feel like but obviously they won't. Two nations. That's not gonna anything for a while. I feel like they'd wanna do something. Get what I was gonna do, so we're just gonna keep moving. Ohio, you get to do something. Small expansion, all right. South Pink is not going to do anything. Instead, new nation is gonna form. All right, Canada. Canada should get some. I don't know. Struggling to come up with reasons for new nations, but Canada. There we go. That's something. That's something. All right. Canada will form right here. We'll start rivaling. I don't know. I don't really. I didn't plan very well for this, but yeah. Oh yes, that's another thing I did. Whenever um, uh, whenever a country or a nation gets like interrupted because a new nation needs to form, they get a turn. Just, that doesn't count as a turn for a country. There. Um, Pink. Eh, this way. Ohio, you get banned very large. Go to Canada. I don't know. I feel like Canada and Pink rivalry. I'll have a little like, ooh, I don't like you. Pink will be like, I don't like you either. Oh, that's just like, yeah. I think I've decided Canada and Pink do not like each other. So I'm sorry, all my one Canadian viewer. You are not supported by a fan favorite nation. I'm sorry to say it. They want you gone. Oh shoot. Pink is splitting again. Um North Pink. We got North Pink. North Pink. Pink. Alright, we gotta go further north than this. Just assume pink, so further north. I don't think that worked. Yep, nope, that did not work very well at all. Actually, maybe it did. They're really similar. They are really. And they're gonna try and take over the rest of this northern part of pink. Pink is honestly not going to care. Because pink has other things to worry about. Other thing, just, I don't know. Actually, I should not be spoiling every plan I have. Because also, I forgot already had their turn. But I should not be spoiling every plan I have. I just got Ohio get to unionize with North Pink. That's concerning, but I'm not gonna care about that. South Pink also splitting. Well, they have complete control over Florida. So I think it only makes sense if Florida becomes country. Florida. I should start from. All right. They got basically all of Florida. That actually was pretty nice. Or for Florida, I should say. Probably not for everyone else. Canada's creeping down. Now I guess Pink probably try. Oh, or North Pink gets to return. Say North Pink. The other parts of Pink over here feel isolated now that they are literally isolated. So 8. So obvious where Pink is versus where North Pink is. Really tell. Or any place where North Pink kind of. Nope. So North Pink is gonna take over this area. I feel like has a name, but I don't feel like naming it. Well, I'm gonna assume Pink is probably gonna have to deal with that before they can ever deal with going on with Ohio. Is adopting a religion. So I guess everyone now just follows the religion of purple. I guess that works. At least everyone's one religion. Well, South Pink founding a new religion. Uh, dude, call this religion, guys. Struggling to come up with a religion name. Come up with religions in comments. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's call this one. Salmonian. Salmon. Just salmon. And then let's go to Florida. All right. And Canada. Canada's also adopting a religion, and I would assume it's probably the faith of purple. Just because, yeah. I mean, what? It's gonna adopt salmon? Like, no. salmon is very specifically for southern countries. Like Florida might adopt salmon. It doesn't adopt another religion before that. Um, North Pink, I guess, will it'll Ohio. I don't know. And Pink is probably going to. Oh, Pink is just splitting. Oh my gosh, Pink, today is not your day. Actually, not like in the actual first season. It was ever your day either. Um, yeah. What Virginia? I don't know. Central Pink. There we go. Central. Goes through this. I don't know. This is this is weird. I don't like this here because it took over all of Ohio, obviously. Um, yeah. And then let's go to Canada. I don't know if I did that last turn, but you gotta do it somehow at some point. So, South Pink, South Pink. All right, make them take over more of the South, I guess. I don't know. It makes sense. New nation. Um, guys, I'm sorry for all the people who still haven't watched the first season. Shame on you. It's only like 10 hours. You should have watched it. But for those who have watched the first season, um, you guys will know that understand what I'm about to say. Um, so there's this really, really big lake. It's like some call it the Atlantic Ocean, but I would call it the Atlantic Lake. And a certain country known as Four Lake would like to come over here and take control of this big lake. They just want to border the entire lake, which no one else is doing, obviously. They just want they want this big lake. Um yeah, so that's going to be fun, and then they might also take over other lakes. This definitely lake or this definitely lake or oh these ones. They're pretty big. These these big lakes. Big lakes, yep. And then yeah, go to country Florida. We're on Florida. Oop, Florida's unioning someone. I suppose it would only make sense for them to met with South Pink, so. Alright, South Pink doesn't exist anymore. Let's rename this to South Pink. It's I mean, yeah, it's technically it only couldn't be called it because South Pink already existed, but now oh, and also I guess expand a little. Did they expand? Florida territory because Florida doesn't deserve any more than Florida. Ohio, you know, oh, Ohio's splitting. Um, I need to I need to think. What I call this like something. It's got to be something incredibly creative, like East Ohio. There we go, Ohio. Even though technically it goes farther north, Ohio. Oh, and then this part that's definitely not a part of Ohio. I don't know why I covered in that portion. Okay. Uh, sorry, sorry, Ohio. You're gonna have to get split. That's Ohio back, Ohio. There we go. And then Canada. Canada's also splitting. Um, I don't know where Quebec is. But I'm just gonna assume it's probably somewhere here. So let's call this France. Because even more settlers from the Vatican ran empires are coming over here. Yeah, again, maybe I'm making a few too many references to the last season, but that's the last of it. That's the last of it. And that's only because France back. I don't. Yeah, that's my defense. North Bank. It's splitting. What? Gosh, I need to make splitting not as common. This is like every country is splitting. I know that's the only way we're getting countries right now, but oh my gosh. Um. Uh. Let's go with North Pink. There we go. Even brighter hot pink. Hot, previous North. Can't even tell. North Pink. North Pink. All right. Um. Yeah, I'm just gonna real quickly increase the likelihood for a split. No, it is not helping. Pink. I don't know if I let Pink do it. Pink is union. The union with North Pink. Now North Pink. North Pink. North Pink. This is real amazing, right? Right here. Oh, and then I accidentally selected it, but that didn't matter because. Oh, let's get Michigan down here. Get Michigan. Quick. All right. Pretty sure I spelled that right. And yeah, I haven't got it in all of Michigan, but it's close enough. Actually, isn't this a part Ohio? You get a little expansion. I forgot about half of you. Florida, Florida gets an. It only makes it only makes sense, right? Right. All right. Oh, got Pink can go do something, and they're splitting again. Of course they're splitting. Oh my. I need a minute. Hold on. What if I? Where's this? That doesn't. Um, I guess we're just gonna do West Pink. There we go. I'm not gonna fix that or that space. God, my my voice. Central Pink has not gotten to do like any, and it's still not. Actually, wait. Right, I gotta remember the New Nations clause. Kentucky. Actually, naming these. By the way, offer from last season still stands. If you name a country, also leave that in the comments. I'm looking more for religions because I don't have any idea, but yeah, Kentucky. There we go. And I think that's like right here. There we go. Kentucky. Very good at maps. Wait. Um. Oops. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong spot. Okay, you wanna? Oh my god. Why? Well, I mean, if Kentucky's in Illinois and I guess Indiana, I might as well put Illinois right here. There we go. They'll both look identical, and they're both competing for each other's land. That's the other thing. That that's their plot line. I was gonna let Central or South Pink. So, I as well. Let South Pink do something. And honestly, Pink is getting the short end of the stick. Let's let them. Okay, South Pink no longer exists, and West Pink can get to do something. Oh, good. Never mind. All right. It's the Stalemate. They're like making a. Why would they call it that? Let's just call this Salmon. There we go. Very, very normal name. Maybe I shouldn't wipe them out immediately though. Oops. Florida, you get to adopt a religion. I'm pretty sure you already follow the only religion in the entire game, but sure. Let you. Yeah, let's look at all the sports. Everyone follows the religion of pink. Purple. Okay. This is the origins. Right. Now let's. Oh, I've kind of lost track of who got into do, but I don't think I've given Four Leg any. They don't get to do anything because the game keeps really wanting to make a new country. Um, Indiana? I don't know. I don't know, man. Indiana. I'm glad I got the entirety of this area represented. But Ohio should probably found a religion. All right. Um, maybe the blues are back. They're a majority enough. There we go. Let Michigan do. Not I don't know. North Michigan. There we go. That's that's what all the fans have been asking for. Oh yeah, East Ohio exists. I forgot about these guys. Yeah, they can take that. I don't know. Um, France. France hasn't gotten to do anything. You get to adopt a religion. Like, I mean, it doesn't logically make sense for them to adopt like blue because Ohio is nowhere near them. So I'm just gonna make them adopt purple again, and we're gonna just live with that. All right, pink. That pink. Nope, never mind. I'm gonna stop the quick. I'm just gonna make it that. And Chicago. Let's get Chicago. Why not? Ignore my spelling. I know it's amazing. I know my spelling, it's just amazing. All right. Now, what? Let Florida do something. Because obviously they desperately, oh, or not, North Florida. I don't know. North Florida. Yeah, sure. Wait, no, I've got better. I got it better. Real Florida. Because you see, lately, the government recently moved their like big important place south or further into the north. Now it's up here, where the government offices of South South Pink were, because it's nicer and the government is corrupt. So they just had a big revolt, and now Florida's gonna be distracted by it. So, or not. Uh, I'll let. Oh my gosh, this is how combat works. It's very entertaining in my version. It kind of both relies on everyone not splitting, and also it takes 20,000 years, and people do split. It's just, ugh. I personally, it's the only way you can easily and reasonably do kind of thing. But also, I wish there was a better way. I don't do all this stuff. Religion, yeah, adopt purple might not exist in adopt purple. Oh my god. I don't like the adopt religion. All right, adopt. I'm gonna crack out. God. Right, Florida. Would you like to? Yep. All right, great. Large expansion. It's just making some good ground. Now it will just this portion, nothing, dragging. Okay, great. Now real Florida gets to something, and it immediately gets to be Florida. So now that I'm just gonna say, uh, they get to be. Oh, oops! I did not mean to do. Ooh, unite. I guess they'll unite West Pink, and now Pink is getting incredibly encroached on by Florida. This part of Pink, yes. Maybe they want to read that. By the way, this is its own country, isn't it? East Ohio? Shoot. Forgot about that. East Ohio is not going to take nicely. The fact that Pink is doing its stuff, and obviously, yeah, there's probably going to be something, and North Pink is going to be over here because I forgot they existed as well. Going to be taking a bit of control. In fact, they've made an alliance with Ohio. They're now buddies. Keep the purple religion. The only thing that keeps them separate from those actual Ohioans. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Alright. We'll just let's continue this conflict scene. Canada is also gonna join because Canada does not like pink. Remember that, guys. I told you that earlier. I told you it would also maybe be important. Maybe. Alright. Now pink has no more presence. Northern area. So North Pink dips out. They don't want any more of this. Canada kind of also doesn't want to deal with this, but they'll get backed, I guess. Parts of Canada are a little annoyed by this, and they want to go defect the French. So, oh right. So maybe some people didn't actually like that they were defecting the French. So now Canada is also at conflict. People, great. That's so Canada got distracted, and meanwhile, Ohio and Pink are over here messing around, or East Ohio, I should say. They and East Ohio is also just to because though they're different, they're a similar culture, and they've adapted to the blue religion. Which only further separates Pink Ohio. Pink gets a zealous leader. I'm gonna assume that's what that word means. Ohio's gonna get North Pink because you should have seen this coming. I don't know actually. Pink's just down here, really trying to bat Ohio. Meanwhile, they're like doing a bunch of crazy stuff. Ohio's just getting, nah, bro, you are not getting this. I'm gonna give them a second to rub some salt to the wound. Yeah, all you people who have seen the previous season, who were excited to see Pink do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, all of the Pink nations are gone, and Pink is like barely surviving. Adopt Purple. It's for lore reasons. My gosh. Okay. Adopt the same religion. That's great. I'm so glad for you. Pink is not going. Oh, or it can actually a little bit. Now Pink. More damage to East Ohio. All right. And East Ohio's gonna start splitting. Ooh. And they're obviously at war with Pink, so this all goes to Pink for free. Pink starts splitting. All right. Pink has at least done pretty well not drawing a split card. I spoke too soon. I guess Pink drew a split card. Now all this land goes to Ohio. Right. Okay. We get rid of this split from Ohio. Or East Ohio is going to split again. And this is now Pink gets all this. Gosh, I don't know who's gonna make it out on top of this. I'm kind of personally rooting for East Ohio just because I want to see countries, like do really well in this. And obviously, East Ohio doesn't exist outside of right here, so it would be bad. It, um, yeah, it would be bad if Ohio kind of died, went the way of the dinosaurs. But hopefully, oh, Pink might split. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't want Pink to split either. To be fair, like, or sorry, I don't want Pink to lose either. But I think they're the one. Pink's the one that started this, not me. And all the pink nations went and all of them went and did stuff. So and all got destroyed. So it's not my fault. Their fault. Any of the pink nations could have survived. They didn't. So in reality, not me doing this. Although it's the game. Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm arguing at this point, but pink is going to disappear. Religion. Yep. And it's a complete split too. So I'm retaking all this for pink, and then have pink split. Have to do all of this again. I want you to adopt the same religion you already have. Hold on, I'm just gonna change all the chances on. Don't matter right now. Anything. Let's just make large expansion likely. Draw power a little better. I want to get through this, please. I think. Oh, or they're gonna split. All right. Make splitting very unlikely. Splits. So, I guess this is a sign from the Doodle gods that that pink or not. Nope, nope, nope. Never mind. How unlikely did I make it that splits would happen again? Decrease that. I'm just decreasing that a tiny bit. Uh, large expansion. All right. That split area. Or they split themselves again. Oh my god. It's so. I swear I made it like possible chance happening. And then it just. Again, it's a sign. It's a sign. Sign that was never meant to last. And like, I mean, to be fair, or not. I just want one of them to come on top. At least I want one of them to take over all of the territory being split. Like, honestly, whenever that happens, I'm set. I'm good. I'm solid. Like there to be no more split empires. If this actually cutting off the split empires. I mean, maybe I do take all of it over. Maybe. I mean, that. Canada's going to join in because honestly, why not? It's finally reached its borders, so should get the right to join in on East Ohio. Going to further split. I think East Ohio is about to die. About to go out. I think I'm doing honors of. Okay. I don't know. Ohio, you want chance? Military victory? Oh, split. A pretty big split for a small split, but it's a small split, I guess. I don't know. See, let's see. Honestly, tension's building right now. So close to. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, Pink gets the banned until. Oh, okay. Full split too. See, but okay, okay, okay. How you mind actually, or are you going to split too? Going to split? Oh, does. Okay, okay. What's happening? Oh, I'll split again. Say Canada. Build a castle. All right. I don't know to put. So, Canada City. There we go. Classic city from Canada. Everyone knows Canada City. Now Pink gets to take over all the split area. Definitely not necessarily going best. It's quite the long battle, but ooh, okay. Getting all this territory, and now it's actually attack. Accidentally port of. Speaking of which, oops, I meant to give that turn to someone else. Canada's gonna get mad because their port is being taken over, approached on. Ohio, you've got a chance. Also, if either of these two countries, get a union card, oh boy, that means it's over. So I'm secretly hoping for that, but I have Canada. Technically, parts of this. Okay. All right. Canada gets a union card at two for France. Like, I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. They're not a part of this. Neither country would let them do that anyway. So, also, I think I'm not gonna make Canada doing any conflict anymore. Man, it's a stalemate right now. Both just getting small expansion or medium expansion that's then met up with a large expansion to. Oh, split. Okay. Oh wait, it's a But oh, or they get the same thing. Okay. Oh, I keep reacting to the splits like they're gonna actually determine the Vancouver. Vancouver. I think it's like German or something. And now let's go back to taking over all this. Castle. Richmond. They shouldn't have gotten that turn. But I guess worked out in their favor. East Ohio is no more. Ew, gross. There's this giant lump growing on it. Lump of pink. He needs to get rid of that real quick. Yuck. Yuck. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Giant piece of pink comes up to you. Like, just randomly. I don't. That had to go. Alright. Pink came out victorious. Let it. Self can't. And yeah, I think. Let's give everyone one last turn. Let's give Four Lake. My personal favorite. Actually, Better Lake was better, but it's the replacement. They get a last turn. Alright. Well, that's all for this. Also, for all of those people wondering what happened to the first season, because technically it never distinctly ended, the game kind of doesn't like that game anymore because it got too big. I don't blame it. Yeah, that's all. Hopefully it might work again. Maybe do a thing, but now this is what you're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, that's all. I'll maybe see you in the next one. Um, we'll see what I do next. I'm bit in. I'm just yeah. Anyways, bye.